Orlando Brown just spoke out with a shocking claim about what Lil Nas X has been up to in Los Angeles, and he believes it's all connected to the dark side of Hollywood. Reports say things got completely out of control for Lil Nas X in LA. Early Thursday morning, police received several calls about a man walking down Ventura Boulevard wearing only underwear and cowboy boots. Witnesses said he was singing loudly, throwing off his clothes, and even put a traffic cone on his head. It looked like one of his wild music videos, except this time, there were no cameras, no crew, and no stage lights.
Go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Hey, boy, everybody, come into the party. La, la, la. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat town. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Hey! Woo! Batty boy, want to give it to me, baby? Batty boy, want to give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem?
When the officers showed up, things got even worse. Police say Lil Nas X ran at them, and one officer reported that he even got punched in the face.
We're learning that rapper Lil Nas X has been arrested by police in L.A. early this morning. That's according to the L.A. County Sheriff inmate records. According to law enforcement, a law enforcement authority familiar with the investigation who spoke to NBC News, the rapper punched an officer twice in the face. We should note the LAPD is looking into whether the rapper was under the influence or under mental distress. NBC News has reached out to representatives for Lil Nas X, but we have not heard back yet. It's hard not to laugh.
I'm literally in the process of letting the entire network know what is going on right now, but I can tell you that we do have new reporting. So
Okay.
I just got off the phone with a public information officer in Los Angeles County, and they have confirmed that Lil Nas X, he is no longer at the hospital after this incident. His real name is Montero Williams, and he has been booked at the Van Nuys jail. He was booked for something called California Penal Code Section 69. And this is resisting or deterring an officer from performing their legal duties. And this adds up to reporting from outlets like TMZ that says that he allegedly punched an officer twice. And we've seen the video of him obtained by TMZ walking in the early hours of this morning in his underwear and a pair of cowboy boots, and that multiple people called the police because of his disturbing behavior. And one of those passerbyers, they got him on video. An incredibly sad situation. Montero Hill, in an incredibly sad situation, because this was somebody, I interviewed him in 2020, a really talented artist who kind of shot to fame overnight with his hit single. And he has really been trying to recapture that fame ever since. And he's had some success, but really never reached the heights of Old Town Road. And this comes after some disturbing Instagram posts over the last couple of days as well that raised some eyebrows.
To many people, it looked like Lil Nas X was trying to create a viral moment. To others, it seemed more like a serious breakdown. That's where Orlando Brown jumped in. The former Disney star, known for trolling and roasting other celebrities, quickly started making fun of Lil Nas X. But Orlando's jokes only added to the bigger question everyone was already asking. Was this a real cry for help or just another attention-grabbing stunt? After all, this isn't the first time Lil Nas X has been surrounded by controversy. Some, like TK Kirkland, even claim his sexuality is just a marketing move.
Right now, Lil Nas X has, if not the #1 album in the country, damn near it. They're fighting over it. I mean, he had the whole pregnancy photo shoot and everything else like that. And let me tell you, go back to the Vlad TV catalog, 10 years plus. I've been saying, it's like, look at my interviews with like Fat Joe from like 7, 8 years ago. I've said it. There's going to be, at some point, I said, there's going to be a mainstream, gay, out of the closet rapper with hit songs. And everyone's going to accept it.
Right.
Right? Now, I was thinking that it was going to be someone who's already established who's going to come out of the closet. I didn't think there's going to be a brand new artist that pulls this off.
Right.
But Lil Nas X pulled it off.
He pulled it off.
He pulled it off. And everyone showed up on his album, and it's #1 album. And he's trolling the shit out of people, and he's doing gay performances with naked men on stage. And, you know, I really feel that if he didn't come out the closet, his run probably would have ended with Old Town Road.
And let me tell you what I think. I think Nas X is not gay. I think Nas X is what's the guy that group Milli Vanilli? How they was singing and somebody else sang the song?
You think he's fake?
Yeah, Nas X is a karate, whoop that UFC fighter, and he said, you know what? Let me take advantage. Some manager said, let's take advantage of this gay shit and go get this money. And he doing everything he can. And 5 years from now, he gonna say, I tricked all you motherfuckers, yo.
I've been straight the whole time.
I've been straight the whole time.
It's my wife and kid.
Right, he gonna get it. He got a family somewhere. He kicking it. He kicking it. Lil Nas X is not gay, y'all. Lil Nas X is playing everybody.
That would be the greatest troll ever. Because he is a serious troll.
Lil Nas X first blew up with Old Town Road, a song that became a huge hit with kids and families. But after that, he leaned into shock value to stay in the spotlight. We saw the infamous Satan Shoes with Drops of Human Blood, which ended in a Nike lawsuit. Then came the devil-themed music video where his dancing sparked outrage. Each move kept him trending, but also brought heavy backlash. That's why some people don't believe this LA street incident was random. They think it might have been another stunt for attention. But others point to his own words. A few months ago, Lil Nas X went live and admitted he'd been struggling for years. He said he lost confidence, felt mentally drained during his last album cycle, and wasn't having fun with music anymore. Storm Monroe even revealed that things haven't been going well for him at all. In fact, he might even be going broke.
With that being said, this is not his first time doing that. This is a common occurrence. They just so happen to have gotten it on film and sent it into the blogs. The people that were filming him were a part of his team. Like, this was leaked to the media on purpose. You understand? Like, the people, the person he was pointing at holding the phone, like, give me your phone. Give me your, like, he knew who that was. Okay? Be very clear. That's not a random fan that just saw him down the street strutting. Because if you notice, when you look at the street is empty. Nobody's out there. So he had enough sense to take his out to an empty street where nobody would see him. But his team leaked that. Okay, now, like I said, this is not his first time doing that. But normally when he likes to go out and strut his shit outside in public, he's butt-ass booty naked, so he had clothes on this time. Now, moving right along from that, why is he wigging out like this? Is this the Illuminati? Is this MK Ultra mind control? Baby, this ain't none of that. What I've been told is that Lil Nas X is broke. His music label ain't paying no attention to him, and he may eventually be dropped here pretty soon. Here's the thing, right? Lil Nas X has been struggling for money ever since he changed management team some years ago. Nobody cares. Nobody's paying attention to him, okay? The management team he had when he first started, he got rid of them, got a new management team, started doing all that demonic and started doing all of that flamboyant, right? And that's really what has now tanked his career, because we just don't care anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from what I've been told, he wasn't really gay. He not became gay, but he plays gay as a part of his image because he feels like that's gonna sell. And then of course the whole industry is secretly gay anyway. About 90% is bisexual, or what I would call sexually fluid and or gay for pay. But
the musicians are just hired hands. They're not really in the know about what's going on. A friend of mine who plays drums for a very, 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 very well-known artist was on the set of a Lil Nas X video or whatever it was a while ago. In between takes, he said this kid was shriveling up in the corner. He went over to him and he was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "I'm uncomfortable with this. I don't want to do this anymore." Next thing you know, he saw the label people hovering over him, telling him, "You better gay that shit up more." Right after that, my friend took his entire band and left the set. He said, "We're not doing this." They tried blacklisting him. He still plays for that big main artist, but he lost a lot of clients, and they tried to destroy his life.
He's also admitted to coping with stress by smoking, using psychedelics, and struggling with hypochondria after his grandmother passed in 2018. Hypochondria basically means constantly worrying you're sick or dying, even when you're not. Lil Nas X said it sometimes got out of control, especially when mixed with drugs.
Lil Nas X, he is very depressed and he is like broke, like cash strapped. Like, and when I say broke, you know, you got rich people broke and then you got regular people broke. No, from what I'm being told, this is like regular people broke, like hardly no money to his name. Them houses that you see that he's in, them ain't actually his houses. Those are Airbnbs. Those are like luxury Airbnbs. It ain't his. When he shows you his house, quote unquote, that's why it don't ever be no furniture, for real. It don't be like pictures on the wall. It don't be shit. It looks like what? An Airbnb. That's what it is, and that's what most of these celebrities do. Most of these celebrities in LA, the home that they show you is not actually their home. It's like an Airbnb. Lil Nas X is broke, about to be dropped by his label. He's picked up a drug habit, and I'm also here to let y'all know that behind the scenes, allegedly, he was. I don't know about who. Y'all didn't hear that from me. We will continue to follow the story with Lil Nas X.
On top of that, earlier this year, he was hospitalized when part of his face temporarily stopped working. He later said it was nothing permanent, but it scared fans since he's only 26 years old.
These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fun, okay? I want this time around to be even more fun, and I want to be like even more full of joy, and I want to be even more full of love. Monterey, we are coming. I have the songs. I have the music. I have the vision. You guys need to sit patiently. You've waited this far. We've waited this long. Let's keep going. Let's make this happen, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm finna do my okay, bye.
Earlier this year, he was also hospitalized when part of his face temporarily stopped working. He later reassured fans that it wasn't permanent, but it still worried people, especially since he's only 26 years old.
Chad, what are y'all? I mean, why they keep saying kiss, bro? Oh, you want to kiss? No, I don't want to kiss, bro. You sure? No. Bro, come on, bro. Stop doing that, bro. What? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not with that gay shit, bro.
Lil Nas X came through with the biggest song of like the century,
right?
Breaking every record, and now he's up for like a couple of Grammys.
Yeah, and he wearing green suits with the shoulders out.
Yeah. Oh, he's real gay. He's all gay all night. Like,
at first I was kind of like, damn, like, do I really believe this guy's gay? Because I was thinking like, it seems like it would be sort of advantageous to his career to say he was gay, even if he wasn't. But now I think, yeah, like I don't need to see him suck a d- gay.
I mean, when you heard the announcement and you looked at him, you were like, no, never. No, not this guy.
Lil Nas X has never just released music quietly. Every new drop comes with a wave of controversy, and this latest incident feels like more of the same. Remember when he released the Montero video, slid down a pole into hell, and danced on Satan? People were outraged, but it worked. That outrage turned into streams, and the song became one of his biggest hits. Then there were the fake pregnancy photos, complete with a belly, flowers, and all the props. Some people laughed, some were shocked, and others just shook their heads asking, "Bro, what are you doing?" This all happened shortly after Lil Nas X wiped his Instagram on August 19th, then returned with cryptic posts and snippets of unreleased songs. One post showed him in a fur coat, cowboy hat, and bright red lipstick with the caption, "Oh no, she's gone mad. Crazy, I tell you." For fans, the timing seemed suspicious. For Orlando Brown and many others, it was just more proof that Lil Nas X was putting on a spectacle.
Something's not right here. It had been reported to them, we're told, as possible OD, like people who saw it were like, this guy must be on drugs.
So they took him to the hospital. Now, my sense of this, and I don't think we know this exactly, but my sense of this is that he was not arrested. He's there for observation, and they could potentially put him on a 5150 psychiatric hold. We don't know if that's happened.
He could also face charges.
He also could come out of the hospital and be booked on charges too. We don't know what
They're
the charges would be.
I'm just wondering. I know that he charged the police, but I don't know that that's really a charge.
Public indecency.
It feels to me like it's more for observation. I mean, that's what it's feeling.
Maybe a 5150. And even with the possible overdose, when I spoke to the fire department, she said, listen, the LAPD said it's appeared he might have been on drugs, but she goes, we only transport, we can't diagnose him in the field, but that's how they're treating it right now.
So it does not feel like an arrest to me. It feels like
it's not going to be an arrest.
Some kind of observation.
As of right now, as we're shooting this, we're told he's still in the hospital getting some sort of treatment or observation. And at some point they'll figure out what the next step is going to be. But this was very strange.
It's really concerning.
And by the way, there's something about Ventura Boulevard. Someone else years ago.
See, I think it's Sunset Boulevard way more than Ventura Boulevard.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, that's true.
Was on Ventura Boulevard.
Matt McConaughey was on Sunset Boulevard. So I'll give you one for one here.
No, Brittany wasn't Ventura Boulevard.
No.
No, that wasn't.
No,
but
Sunset wins.
Yes. Yeah.
Sunset wins.
Sunset wins. I don't know if that's a win.
But things are getting serious. Right now, Lil Nas X is being held without bail, which is unusual in Los Angeles. LA County usually has a zero bail policy for most low-level charges, so someone arrested for a misdemeanor would normally be released almost immediately.
Jenna in Chicago, and while I think it would be easy for all of us to make a really funny or hurtful comment about Lil Nas strutting in the street in his underwear and cowboy boots, I think it's important that we all lead with compassion and empathy and hope that he gets the help that he needs during this time.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
The charges against Lil Nas X aren't minor. The main one is battery on a peace officer. Depending on how badly the officer was hurt, this could be a misdemeanor with light punishment or a felony carrying up to 3 years in prison. On top of that, he's facing resisting arrest, which usually means up to a year in jail. If prosecutors think he went too far, it could be upgraded to resisting an executive officer by force, another potential felony. Depending on hospital tests, he could also face charges for public intoxication or being under the influence of a controlled substance. What's not an issue, though, is indecent exposure. Even though walking around in white underwear and cowboy boots at 6 a.m. sounds strange, it's not illegal in LA. Ventura Boulevard has seen much worse. The more serious concern is him charging at officers like he was trying out for the NFL. That's what has people questioning whether this was a meltdown, a stunt, or something in between. Others point to his past mental health struggles, self-medicating, and even the partial paralysis he experienced earlier this year. For them, this isn't funny, it's worrying. In fact, his mother recently gave interviews suggesting that he may be in serious danger in the hospital.
So this is him right here.
That's my doobie. That's my, I don't give, that's my doobie. Get it, doobie. Get it, my tarot. Hold on. What? Get it, my tarot. Rubber dead. Get it, doobie. I'm gonna whoop your behind when I go. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Why you gonna whoop him? Why you gonna whoop him?
Cause I told his ass. He said mother.
Uh-huh.
I said I'm gonna spike his ass. Cause he said mother.
You ain't like the way he said that?
I said doobie. No, cause somebody, everybody else wanna have something negative.
What's up, man?
Yeah, my
Probably. I was, yeah. What's happening? Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Listen, do you know who this is? I don't. This is Lil Nas X mom. Yeah. 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 Hey, appreciate it, man. All love.
I'm gonna whoop his behind, though.
Well, I mean, so seeing him like that, because they're saying it's an overdose.
But get what? I don't judge my son. I was upset with him from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When he first got on Jerry Springer, I was really upset. Then when he got on Maury, I was really upset. When he got on Ella, I highly got upset. That's when I shut off on my son.
Why?
Because that's when I seen that you're gay. When you could have told your mother before you came told your dad, why divorce that nigga. But you told your daddy first.
Huh. So you feel like he should have told his mom first. I get that. I get that. Listen, Tamika, I want to ask you though. Seeing as how you're living this way, and seeing your son, who's a superstar, basically, being brought into the hospital for ODing, right? What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it's a generational pattern?
I'm going to say it's a generational pattern. I'm going to say I thank God and how to pay because we all still walking by faith, not by sight. I'm going to be real with you. But one thing about it, he should have told his mother from the beginning before he told his father from the end.
Well, maybe he didn't maybe he felt like you wouldn't accept it or whatever.
Oh, no, it ain't about what I can accept. It's all about what I can't accept. But don't never put your mother away when I'm the one who had you.
I get it. But Tamika, at the time, if you was out on the streets doing whatever.
Oh, it ain't about me being in the street. I walk by faith and not by sight.
What happened to your eye, Tamika?
When I had a seizure. I had a seizure.
You the second woman that I've asked about their eye,
I had a seizure.
and they tell me they fell on the ground.
I had a seizure.
Okay, all right. So that wasn't somebody hitting you.
No. I was at the pharmacy and I had it.
You have seizures? Is that something that happens to
Yes.
you? Okay.
And I say I thank God and how to pay my still here.
Well, I don't thank God you're still here too, okay? All right, so, but I do want to ask you though, like, do you, when you look at your son, kind of looks like, walking down the street and, like I say, eventually ODing, right, being high, whatever was going on with him, right? Whether it was
my son is not
chemically induced or whether it was something, mentally he had going on or whatever. When you see him like that,
it upset me, but one thing about it, I love him for who he are. He's my baby. He's my last kid.
Okay, all right. Do you assign any blame to yourself to say like
I claim for myself.
I'm living? No, what I'm saying is that do you blame yourself? Yes, because like he may be going down the same road that you are.
But he can never go down the same road I've been down.
Bottom line, Lil Nas X is in jail until Monday, waiting to find out if he'll be released or face real jail time. If the charges stay as a misdemeanor, he'll probably get probation, treatment, or a diversion program. But if prosecutors push for a felony, things could get much more serious, making his mother's recent comments even more heartbreaking.
One thing about it, God is good all the time. We just not good to him.
You say when what?
God is good all the time.
Mm-hmm. No
we
time
just not
good.
good to him.
Okay.
That's why we walk by faith, not by sight.
So your official reaction to seeing your son like that is go doobie, but then also I'm gonna whoop your
I give you that.
Okay. All right.
But he's my baby.
That's your baby.
Out of all my kids, I'm very proud of you.
That's right. What do his siblings think about him? What do his siblings think about him?
Oh, they want to kiss his ass.
They love him. They love him. Little bro them blew up and became a superstar.
Said, damn doobie. Damn doobie.
Do y'all have like Thanksgiving dinners and Christmas dinners and stuff like that?
He always have shit occupied to where we have everything.
Okay, so you gonna get on the stage.
Yeah,
they better watch out.
He don't want me to be drunk. He don't want me to be.
Right, so you're going to have to stay nice and sober that day.
I got to be very sober because he don't want to see his mama down when he put his mama in rehab twice.
Yeah. All right. Like I say, Tamika, we appreciate you. Definitely wishing them for the best, all right?
I think.
You better stop flirting with me, Tamika.
As harsh as people's jokes might seem, they reflect what a lot of people are thinking. With Lil Nas X, it's always been hard to tell the difference between a real personal crisis and a publicity stunt. Whether this is a genuine cry for help or just another move in his chaos marketing plan, one thing is certain: he's back in the headlines, right where he always ends up. Do you think this is just a stunt, or does he really need help? Share your thoughts in the comments.